Welcome back to MTG Ownage. My name is Matt and I'm going to be playing a deck today I call the Scale because it has scales in it. I don't know, I just needed a name. This is mostly a red deck. It actually relies heavily on red devotion. As you can see, we're taking advantage of splashing black for some strong removal. But that's not really the goal of the deck. I just wanted some really strong and cheap removal spells along with Storm's Wrath, so I can generally handle any threat in the standard right now. But as you can see from the rest of the deck, this is where it shines. We're running 4 Chandras, we're running 4 Lukkas. So you can see there that we're going to be able to exile Chandra tokens and plop out some giant creatures like Drakosith, Godzilla, and then we can put Embercleave to end on one of them to end the game. Purph to give them haste, and we got some shamans. This one destroys artifacts and enchantments, which is super nice, and this one is also just super nice. So these you can also just drop on turn 4 and scale into big guys. Very simple deck, very much just a kill you deck. Now another trick that we're running is we're running 4 Dwarven Mines, because when you can play Lukka and a Dwarven Mine on the same turn, you also get something to exile, and you can get one of these big old fatties out on the board, instant speed. So pretty much all the lands in here are mountains, like these Sabai triomes and Katria triomes. Mountains, Blood Crypts are mountains, Stomping Grounds are mountains. So it's mostly red. There's only 1 forest and 1 swamp, and we can get them with Fabled Passage if we need. But yeah, since we have Purph, we are kind of a red devotion deck actually. And since we have Dwarven Mines, we just have to have a lot of mountains, but it works out. So let's do some games. I want to show you how this plays out. It's a very fun deck to play. You know me. If you've seen some of my videos, you know how I like to play these big creature suddenly kill you type decks that are just, I don't know, you don't really see them in the meta, but I think they're the funnest types of decks to play. I just love playing these types of decks. So hopefully one day I can get up to whatever the highest rank is, Mythic, with these sort of decks. I didn't really look at my hand that closely, but this is okay. I at least got, well, I don't have any black mana, that's my concern, and this Dwarven Mine is first turn, which is actually okay. It is a mountain too, so future ones are buffed by it or whatever. What is this? I haven't actually read this card. Archfiend's Vessel. Whenever it enters the battlefield. Okay, if you cast from anywhere else, you get a demon. Okay. Well, we're just going to play our mountains. That guy, okay. So if you play him from anywhere but your hand, you get a demon alongside with him. Pretty cool. Let's see what we got here. Stomping Ground. I'll take it. I would rather have a black mana source right now. But since we've got what we've got, let's go ahead and play Chandra. And we're basically just going to delay by putting counters on her. Don't really care about the 1/1s and getting a tiny bit of damage in. I will kill you suddenly in 1 turn rather than whittle you down. That's just the way my deck works. Underworld Dreams. Okay, that's not too bad for me. I don't have a lot of heavy card drawings. And Chandra is absorbing the pain, so that is super good. And surely he has removal. But that is okay. We can play the Stomping Ground, pay the life, and play a Sunder Shaman. Put a little stress on him. And we can potentially kill that Underworld Dreams unless he blocks. So Solemn Simulacrum, so he's got a way to block. This can only be blocked by 1 creature. If you can ever give this Menace, it makes it unblockable, because it can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. So, interesting fact on the Sunder Shaman. I don't have any Menace sources in here. Maybe that's something I should think about since I'm playing 3 of him. He's kind of a weird card, but... And you might think maybe I should play Kogla, but Kogla has 3 green. He only has 2. I'll think about it. Let's see, what are we going to do here? We still... Okay, this is black mana. We definitely need to be playing this Triome. I don't know if we delay. Yeah. I kind of feel like we delay. Yeah, let's delay. Let's make him find an answer. If I attack, he's just going to block with the Simulacrum and draw a card, so... I'd rather block that. I feel like he's going to play this and bring it out, so I'd rather block the Simulacrum and just get it done with. He's going to draw a card, but Chandra keeps more counters this way, and I can play the crap out of these soon with my Chandra. Because I can just -2 her down and recast these cheap instant removals. So that's another point of the deck and another synergy. This deck has a lot of synergies, hopefully enough to make it actually be able to win against strange decks as is this guy's. Okay, yes, whatever. We are going to go get... I think we're going to go get our swamp. There's one swamp in the deck. It's what we need here. Plop that out onto the board. And now we can start killing things. I think I'm going to first go for this enchantment. Sack that enchantment. And then maybe I'll just start putting more loyalty counters on her. And we'll pass. Okay, so we're just going to play this slow. We're going to slow roll it. Hopefully he doesn't do anything too bombish. But ultimately, we don't really have our combo. We need a Lukka. If we can get a Lukka, it's on like Donkey Kong. But until then, we're kind of delaying. Which is not actually the best position to be in. That's my one worry with this deck, is if it doesn't go off on turn 5 like it's supposed to, you're kind of stuck in the situation where you need to draw, and there's not a whole lot of draw. Okay. Sure. I haven't seen anybody play this yet. Interesting card. Yes, I will take Lukka because that's what I've been wanting the whole time. That was a really easy choice to make. His name is Epic Fail, my opponent's name. Well, I feel like I don't want to lose to Epic Fail. Draw, okay, he's doing some village rights. Draw 2. So what is his deck doing exactly? He's got a lot of weenies, he's got some draw. And he's got an Omnixus Hate Twisted. Okay. He's going to blow up my Sunder Shaman to let me draw 2 cards. I'll take it. Don't mind doing that. Get my Lukka. Oh, he's making me draw. It's the Underworld Dreams, too. I see what's going on here. He's only attacking her? I actually don't care that much about her. Yeah, that's fine. She can take some beatings. Whatever.
Hey, go easy. It's raining here.
Another Heartless Act? I should have just played one. I didn't think I would draw yet another one. We're going to get some elementals here. And we're going to play Lukka. And we're just going to exile one of these little elemental guys. And see what we get. Oh, another Sunder Shaman. No big deal. We'll hit you for 1. And there we go. I was really hoping for a Godzilla or something else, but that's fine. Sunder Shaman. There's really no bad hits with Lukka in this deck. Okay, whoa. Oh, that's... I'm not even mad. That's freaking awesome. Yeah, there you go. Underworld Dreams or Obnixilis with Peer into the Abyss. What a combo. Okay, that was cool. Alright, I had a pretty weak start. So, yeah, what can you expect when you have a weak start? But also, I am still tuning this deck. I am still thinking about it. You know, I've kind of observed in my initial play testing that this deck needs some sort of counter spell. Like, people just knock it out with big things like that all the time. Okay, this is actually a terrible hand. I can't do anything. This is okay. We can roll with this. We'll put a Sunder Shaman back. We're going to cycle the Godzilla. We've got black mana this time. Kind of had a bad start last time because we didn't ever get a black mana source until it was too late. So, yeah, that happened. We will actually play the Mountain so we can cycle our Heartless Act on demand. Pass 2 attackers, pass 2 into turn, right into turn, cycle Godzilla. See what we get. Alright, cool. We don't really need that though. We're going to play this tapped. We actually really need another mana. Now, okay, Purphoros and Rampart Smasher is all it needs. This is so much devotion. It's kind of the selling point of Rampart Smasher. That, and he's a little bit hard to block. And if I give him Double Strike, he just sort of ends the game. Double Strike with Ember Cleave, of course. So this deck has a lot of synergies, but it has a few kinks to work out. Can it be a top tier deck? That's the question I'm asking and have been asking. So we're gonna go with it. Hopefully I draw another land. It's a Hypnotic Sprite. He doesn't have anything better to do. I'm just going to kill it because I just want to preserve my life total. After what happened last game, that is what we need. Pay the life, play the Smasher. Hello. Can't be blocked by knights or walls, which doesn't initially matter all that much. Let's play her. I just want to see if they counter. Nope, they're not going to counter. Okay, let's do this. And we'll swing with everything. I mean, I could have put a counter on her, but 2 damage is not that insignificant against the blue deck. You know, you want to be able to kill the blue player before he gets too much mana and can start doing all sorts of silly things. So we're going to be pumping out the little elementals unless we have something better to do. Okay, he's going to make my giant phase out next turn. But first he can draw discard. Discard, Teferi Master Time's interesting. I really want to see someone take 2 extra turns with him. Think about repeated reverbing, take 2 extra turns. That's a deck. That's 6 turns in a row. If you can't win with 6 turns, I don't know what's wrong with your deck, but something's wrong with it. Alright, let's play this. Get a little tokeny token. Teferi's at 4. Let's play a Purph because his blood is bronze and he is ready to come out and smashed up with his golden bronze beauty. Alright, we'll create some elementals. And hey, I think that you might be dead, sir. Actually, you're really close to dead. I could attack him with Teferi, but is there really a point? No need to be swinging at Teferi when he's only at 13. I think he is rage quitting right now. He's got something going on over there where he is thinking, I guess.
Say hi to my fiery friends.
Okay, and we're ready to attack. I think we send 1 at him. Sorry, I was answering a text. There we go. He did phase out the Rampart Smasher. That's fine though, because he's protected for a turn, and he can come back next turn and smash some Ramparts. Also, please send me a message if you want to be an editor, because I'm too lazy to edit. This just in, flash news. Always all about finding someone to do a part of the workload for me. I don't know if there's a whole lot to edit. I try to make videos in a way where they don't need editing anymore, but inevitably I do something stupid that should be edited out. But you know, you win some, you lose some. So I guess my point is, I'm probably not going to do it, and I realize that. So if anyone else wants to get into video editing, I can send you these videos. You can cut out the terrible parts and maybe put a logo or something cool in there for me, and we can all profit one day, maybe. But until then, we're just going to have fun playing Magic. So I guess, you know, I got to find something to talk about why this guy is roping me. I don't know if he's really mad or what. You know, just losing to a red devotion deck that isn't mono red is kind of weird. Maybe he's raging out over there. I'd appreciate it if he did something, because I'm an introvert and I feel awkward talking to my audience. But that's okay. You know, we'll make do. Here, Griever, while you're grieving out, we'll play Lukka. See if you counter it. You can counter if you want. It doesn't matter at this point. I'm just going to overkill you into the ground. Complete and utter smashing in any case. So do what you got to do. Hey, look, more little elementals. They're here, they're friendly. There's no need to cast my Heartless Act. No need to get more loyalty. So we're just coming at you with all the big boys. Nice. Drawing with the Cryptic Caves. You know, I once thought this land was good, but now I'm of the opinion that it is Terravad. And the reason it is Terravad is because, yes, well, you can draw a card by sacking it, but you lower your mana base, which is always bad. But you have to take it as your play for the turn as well. So not only do you lose your land play for the turn, you know, it's just better to run a cycling land, I think. But it does come into play untapped, so that's nice. So maybe in an artifact deck, it's just a one-off land here or there. But in mono blue or anything else, screw Cryptic Commands. It's not a good card. What did I say? Cryptic Command. Cryptic Caves. Cryptic Command is a good card. Cryptic Caves, on the other hand, not my favorite. Bouncing my Smasher and getting some guys. Man, this guy's holding out. I did not expect all this. Let's see, if we get the... I feel like we should play Purph. He's actually kind of holding up against us. We're going to create some elementals, create some pressure. And just do some swinging. You know he's going to want to block these. I want him to lose his flyers, of course, so it is an ideal situation. And of course, I'm going to play Purph again so I can instant... You know, I want the haste from him. He has haste on him. If I can get him in there and get him to stick, then I can just start dropping these big old giants. I wish they had trample. If I can get an Ember... whatever. Ember Cleave. They will have trample. And we'll take it. We'll take what we can get. He's only got 4 cards in his hand. He can only have do so much. He's only got 6 mana. He dropped his mana base down with this Cryptic Garb. So that's, you know, the worst case scenario for blue. You never want to be reducing your mana pool. You always want to be increasing it. Looks like he's stealing Chandra. Sort of an odd choice. I guess he can't steal Purph because he's just an enchantment. And this can only steal creatures and planeswalkers. Very interesting. Also, doesn't really matter. Chandras are just kind of icing on the cake for me at this point since you countered my Lukka. This guy is a thinker. Griever, you're going places. You think about things. You just need to take action a little faster, but you know, things could be good. I appreciate the match in any case. I know this is a struggle. It's a struggle for me too. We're in this together. 3 damage. Okay. He's tapped out. You tapped out. Why did you tap out when I have a Purph? Come on, you're making this too easy for me. I'm just gonna get a mountain. Like, take your pick. They all kill you. We'll just do another Rampart Smasher. Yep. I'm gonna give you a good game because I'm feeling good and I'm happy that I get to smush your face into the ground for some points in standard ranked. Thanks for playing, Griever. Oh, we got a pack. What's going to be in the lucky pack? Is it going to be Solemn Simulacrum? I'm just going to always guess that I get a Solemn Simulacrum because it's never a bad pull. But no, we have a Stormwing Entity. Flying, Prowess, cost 5. Cost less if you've cast an instant or sorcery this turn. Enters the battlefield scry too. I entirely don't think that's very useful, but you know, whatever. Okay. It only costs 3 if you've played an op, but that's still 4 mana, so it's not much cheaper. I don't know, I guess it could help. We're going to play a little bit more of the scale. I think one more good match. These games are drawn out, at least the last one was. Let's see if this next one goes a little faster. I wish my AC was working better. I don't know about you guys, but I'm hot. It's been like 92, 93 for the last 3 days straight, and my air conditioner is an air conditioner, but it doesn't condition the air well enough to make me not sweat. And I'm kind of a skinny guy, so that's saying a lot. I can feel for anyone that's heavier than me, probably gets even more sweat. Anyway, that's a weird. I don't know why I'm talking about that. Let's play Magic. Dwarven Mine, okay. Good, we can cycle. This is why I need an editor. This is what I'm talking about. It's inevitable. You live stream, you do live stuff, something stupid's gonna happen eventually. No one's perfect, everyone makes stupid mistakes. But that's no reason to not do things. It's like, you know, I got my only forest and my only swamp in my hand. And it's messing up my dwarven mind. What the heck is this? Buffable little dog. What, are we playing dogs? Playing up against dogs? Okay, let's pass the turn here. Let's not sit here thinking forever. We have a Storm's Wrath, which is great against dogs and cats, because I can just Storm's Wrath in their face, just bring the power of Zeus down on them. And what are they going to do about it, you know? That is fine. Yeah, create your little guys. Now, I always say in my head, I don't know if I've ever said it on stream, but if Storm's Wrath is killing at least 2 of their cards, it's a win. Because it's a 2 for 1. And it can be better than that. But do I bank on that? Because if I wait another turn, he's going to hit me for a whole bunch more damage. I'm going to be really low on health and have a hard time winning the game. So I think what I have to do here is just Storm's Wrath. Get his 2 cards, the War Boss and the whatever cur dog. So he's not a dog deck? He's got the War Boss. Yes, scry all day with your come into play tap lands that aren't cycling lands. Seasoned Hallowblade. Tap, discard a card, tab, gains indestructible. Okay, whatever. It's a discard outlet though, that's kind of important. Sack, another creature gains indestructible. These guys are just like playing all the new cards. Now, I'm really sad that my Dwarven Mind is going to have to come out like this, but I don't really have another choice. Hold on, let's hit control for full control. I want to do something. I want to kill the... No. What? Okay, I guess we can still do it before his... I wanted to do something during his upkeep, and that was... Heartless Active thing. What does this do? Search for a watchdog and blah blah blah. Get your doggy. I don't care. I'm gonna need another Storm's Wrath at this point. Does she do anything else? When she attacks, she gets a big buff. Okay. Well, in that case, we are going to Heartless Act her in the face because I don't like her. You know? She's got words. She says plus X. It could be a lot of plus X. Okay. Well, that's actually good because now our libation is going to get something good no matter what. Except for this stupid little fire dog. It's not going to get him. Let's go get some more mountains. Clicky, clicky. Come on. Load game. There's only 3 mountains left in the deck. Alright. Well, what do we do here? We're not really in the best of situations. I'm just going to play the Rampart Smasher and hopefully he holds off the board long enough for me to actually do something useful. So that's where I'm at right now. Opponent, you can take your turn. I've got no responses, no effects for quite a while. That is a Winota join our forces. That could be the end of us. Not really what I wanted to see. Kind of curious to see that Winota is still actually being played. You know, I'm going to be straight with you guys. This isn't going as well as I imagined. I thought I was going to be absolutely wrecking people, but I guess not. Apparently he declined the Winota procs or something. I'm not really sure what happened there, but I'm killing this Houndmaster because it is the obvious one to kill. Just smash it directly, and there we go. Now we have some threats on the board. We're going to start with Purph. I think this makes sense. He comes into play, he's indestructible, he's big, he's mean, and we're going to pass turn because he could double block. And double block would be pretty bad for us right now. He's got 2 human warriors. Those aren't knights or walls, so he can definitely double block. Don't want to lose our Rampart Smasher because then we lose our Purph, and it goes all downhill from there. We need this 7/6 Beastie Haste Maker sort of sneak attack, but not even close to as good as sneak attack type legendary creature enchantment thing. Just costs 1 more than sneak attack. His activation costs 2 more than sneak attack. But then again, there's a reason that sneak attack is nowhere close to the meta right now. Okay, what do we do here? I feel like we do this. Chandra here. And we Heartless Act the Winota. I feel like that's the play. Oh, wrong button. I don't want these stupid elementals. Son of a potato cruncher. Alright, let's go ahead and, since we made this epic blunder, swing with these guys and just have a little fun with it. And yeah, let's see how he blocks. But then we're going to Embercleave Purph, and Purph is going to swing like a truck. Unintended plays. What I really actually meant to do was click her -2 down and Heartless Act the Winota, but whatever. You know, that's the client. You can't just go back that easily. We'll do what we can. Oh, you're gonna take 14 damage. I mean, 16 damage. You're about to get smushed in the face completely and utterly. I love this. Okay, well, 17 damage. Whatever. Do what you gotta do. I've got an Embercleave. Let's chunk that right onto Purph. Purph gets a little bit happier. Nice. I'm going to give him a nice. He says good game. I say nice. I don't know if it's over. I mean, he could full swing at me and I could lose if he has the right cards, so I'm not sure why he's good game in it. I don't feel like I've won. I mean, sure, I just hit him like a truck, but he has a full turn. I'm only at 13. I've only got one blocker. I'm tapped out. He could end it. He could end it. This is my analysis of the game. Should I do commentary? Okay, this hurts. I just want to give a shout out real quick to my good friends Ryan and Sean who continue to watch the channel, and anyone else who has joined in. It's just I know them personally in real life, and they got me back into Magic, so I appreciate you guys. Know that. And other people that have followed the channel, Killer Eagle, I'm sure there's others. I appreciate you guys. Because this looks like it's going to be the end. I'm just going to... I'm just probably going to die here. What the heck am I supposed to do? Everything has... Okay, I'll block. The biggest damage is a 4, and it's Winota, and I take the rest. What? Okay, thank you. And it turns out the food's here, so this is excellent timing. Yeah, and he's got an Embercleave, that's it. Good game, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out, and I'm going to go get my food. So... Sorry this deck didn't work out, man. What can I do to tune it to make it actually more viable? I don't know exactly what problem I had, or maybe just people were playing it well today and I got the matchups that didn't line up. But in the meantime, the scale is going back on the bench, and let me know. Leave me your comments. What would make this deck a little better? What would turn it over the top? Give me some comments and maybe I'll play it. Peace out. Stay safe. Don't get the C thing. C19. Alright. Don't forget to like and subscribe.